Yo! Welcome back to Mega Man X4 Weapon Master, a no damage run dedicated to using X's arsenal to its fullest potential. Honestly, if you want to skip this video, I actually don't care. Forced X-Buster usage is BS, and I wasn't going to sacrifice getting Ground Hunter midway just to grab Frost Tower for two of the most boring fights in the game. The stage after this one will be far more entertaining, but if you want more details and still don't care for the stage, just skip to the weapon analysis.
Ready?
一度本気で戦ってみたかった。クラゲの方がまだ手応えがありそうだ。
No EMS, of course. Let's just get this over with. Do I really need to say anything about Colonel? Nope, don't think I do. Moving on. Do I really need to say anything about Jet Stingray and his stage? Nope, don't think I do. Moving on. For real though, I know I'd have a lot of inquiries about me skipping this stage if I did, and it'd also be a missed opportunity to talk about Ground Hunter in depth in its appropriate video, because Yeah, this weapon has a lot of untapped potential, and before this run I honestly thought it was near double cyclone levels of redundant. After extended use of it, however, I proved myself wrong on nearly all fronts. It may lack some stupid screen clearing properties like laser and slasher, but Ground Hunter can still be used in a myriad of other ways. After all, a weapon doesn't have to be overpowered for it to be useful. I know I usually say the charged version analysis after exploring the uncharged, but I feel like it's the most important aspect of the weapon. When fired, it travels at a medium-ish speed. Some might see this as a deal breaker, but in actuality, you can benefit from this. There are some enemies like in /B stage where there's just too many of them flying in at once. Maintaining momentum after firing the charge shot allows the shot to linger and destroy them before they can appear on screen. Even outside of Beast stage, this is plenty useful for crowd control options, since the damage is decent. This is why I'll be looking forward to the extra video, because certain earlier stages I visited could have benefited from that one aspect of the weapon alone. It's especially useful if you're a quick-paced player, but if you're on a slower side, it'll still be a boon to you, just not as much. That's not to mention it has double the usual charged weapon ammo count. Just like Twin Slasher, clearly they wanted you to use the Charged Hunter a lot for crowd control, just in different, more strategic situations compared to Slasher and Laser. Normal Ground Hunters also serve a neat purpose. They have about the same power as a grade 1 charge attack, just obviously lacking the ability to pierce after destroying an enemy or an obstacle. Again, that could be a deal breaker, but the downward arcing shots allow for dispatching of weaker enemies without complicating yourself with perfect aim. The crawling effect ensures that if the enemy's grounded, they will get hit. It's the same principle of aiming laser, being able to ignore enemies while the hunter does the work for you. Then one of the neater properties is that if you hold down on the D-pad at any moment, the Ground Hunter will aim straight down before it touches a platform, further augmenting its flexibility. Trust me when I say that having the ability to aim downward is essential to countering the randomness that ensues during the final Sigma battle. But that's all I'm going to say on that for now. Ground Hunter deserves a pretty high ranking in my book due to how it's not a one-note weapon with a specific purpose. It may not be aiming laser and Twin Slasher levels of stupid, but I can at least attest to it being near their level just with its versatility alone. That'll be it for this weapon segment. Next up is Magma Dragoon, my personal favorite Maverick boss in the game, and just because of that shameless bias of mine, that video will be extra special. Well, Dragoon and General both deserve special videos, but the latter is for more obvious reasons. So yeah, just be prepared for something a little out of the ordinary. I'm glad that'll be next week's video because holy hell has this week been putting me through the ringer for my full-time job and the overtime that's been done in it. Having Stingray and Colonel fall on this week was honestly a blessing from the sky since I knew I didn't have to put any serious editing labor into it. But Thanksgiving week will be a massively laid back week, so that'll give me all the time to work on this Dragoon video. For now, I'm dipping out. See y'all until then, have a nice week and stay chill.